My advisor wants me to put more of my money in index annuities, but I'm not comfortable doing that. What should I do? I got an email today from a nice lady. She's concerned about having the majority of her money all tied up in annuities. But she says her advisor says she doesn't need any more growth, which may or may not be true. Let's see. He says, I need protection plus income, says the advisor. And I'm certainly concerned about losing any money if the market drops. So does it make a sense? But it does make me a little bit nervous about leaving my money in investments. But I'm also concerned about having the majority of my money tied up into annuities. I get this, man, I get stuff like this all the time. And when I emailed her, she seems like a nice lady. I don't want to get too deep into that. How can I say this? It's hard. I get a lot of emails. I do have a lot of emails that are looking for like real specific advice that's free. And this is going to sound somewhat chastising, but I can't provide free advice without just a quick and easy, like, hey, there's some emails that are pretty quick and easy. I get that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Some of these are really explicitly detailed, and there's no way A, I can read it, and B, certainly I can't provide advice on that. And then thirdly, I'd never be doing my due diligence as a fiduciary to just give any email advice without knowing the whole circumstance. So their question is this too much in annuities? And I don't know. I don't know what it is because I don't run the numbers. There's no way for me to say, is this the right or wrong thing to do? But I emailed her back and said, if you're not comfortable, don't do it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you're not comfortable with what your advisor is proposing, then don't do it. Just follow your gut. Now, at the end of the day, this lady's going to have to come to a conclusion of, well, if I want, I'm nervous about the market, but I'm also nervous about the annuities. There are other things out there called certificates of deposit. Why not just do that? I can't sit here and judge people on their nervousness of the stock market or the bond market or the investment market or real estate market. But annuities aren't the only game in town when it comes to safety. But annuities give you upside. It's okay. It's your money, my friends. It's your money. Your advisor is not. This is what makes me mad. Your advisors are nice. I get that. They're always nice people. They always have, we think your best interests at hand. But how does your advisor knows you don't need growth anymore? You need income plus protection. Where does that come from? How do you know that? How does he know that? I don't get this. How does your advisor knows you need more growth? I was talking to a guy today, a good guy, and he went and shopped 2 financial planners, and both said, well, we can get more growth for you. I was like, if you just listen to this guy, people, you'd recognize he doesn't want more growth. That's exactly what he said. He goes, I don't want more growth. He's single. He lives freaking based out of a backpack. Great guy. He goes, I just don't want to leave any money. I'm happy if I do, but I'm trying to spend. I busted my butt for 40 years in corporate America. I'm trying to spend it. I don't want more growth. I want spending. And he's okay with lower than growth-oriented returns as long as he doesn't run out of money. And with his spending, it's never going to happen. But I'm just sitting there thinking, so they want to manage this guy's portfolio. They said they can do it better than whatever, for a fee. And he's like, but that's not my goal. This lady right here, I don't know what her goals are. She's nervous about the market. So the guy's like, oh, yeah, we can give you income plus protection. It's praying. Advisors, please, for the love of the good Lord, listen to what your clients need. Listen to what they're telling you. Look, you can all day long say, Mrs. Smith, you need growth plus protection. Why? Is that what she said? Well, I guarantee, she said she was nervous about the market. Well, welcome to the real world. When is anyone not worried about the market? Well, we know why this guy's pushing annuities, because he gets paid the big fat commissions on it. We know this. And do not sit there and tell me that annuities are that they're appropriate for more than, I think she's going to have ultimately like 2/3, something like that, a significant amount of her total portfolio in annuities. Don't tell me that that's appropriate now where it wasn't appropriate, 3 years ago. Well, we got to lock in some money. Oh, bull crap. You can lock in money by certificates of deposit, wait for a market drop, then go right back in the markets. This is, and again, I don't know the whole circumstance. Well, that's what's frustrating. When I get emails like this, because I don't know. And being ignorance is not bliss when it comes to providing financial advice. I just want you to know, not advisors, clients, it's your flipping money. If you have a bad feeling about it, what I would say is, here's what I would say. I said, yeah, I'm not comfortable with that. How come you didn't recommend this before? You see what I'm saying? And his answer is going to be, and rightly so. Well, because before we didn't get a 30% growth. And then you say, okay, but what if we got a 30% loss? See what I'm saying? I'm like, how come you didn't make this recommendation of having the predominant amount of my money in annuities, index annuities before? And again, I'm telling you, he's going to say, because we didn't, we needed growth. Okay. All right, but we needed growth, even though you knew I was still nervous about the markets back then. We did get growth. We lucked out. But if we needed growth and I lost money, we didn't get any growth. We lost money. So how come it's okay now for income plus protection, but before it wasn't? You see what I'm saying? What's the dynamic that has changed here? Have your income needs changed? No, because we're up, the markets are up. That has changed. Well, that doesn't change the fact that you were nervous about the market. I guarantee they were 3 years ago. Now you're not. Or now you're nervous about the market still. So your whole protection thing is, that hasn't changed. I can't imagine that this lady, Mrs. Smith, that's not her name, but I can't imagine Mrs. Smith is saying 3 years ago, I'm gung-ho about the market, yay! And now it's like, oh no, I'm not gung. It's just, the whole thing is just nuts. And I hate bashing the industry, because I tell you, there's tons of good people in the industry, but you can see what's going on here a mile away. We need income plus protection. And it says who? I mean, and I don't know. If you got a bad feeling about it, it's your money. Don't do it. Say, well, how come we don't go to a CD? A CD doesn't pay income. Okay. It's protection, though. Do I really need the income? How come I don't just do an income annuity? No. That's, or how come I don't just take principal off the table, put in cash and live off the principal, live off the gains I made? It's your money, my friends. Always remember that. All right, thanks.